Everybody, thank you for coming back to my channel to watch this video with me. So I was just sitting here in contemplation, and I was sitting here talking to myself, and I just had formulated, don't let anyone talk you into doing whatever best scenario they come up with in their head. Okay, so to me that means whenever you're presented with a fork in the road, right, and you're trying to figure out which direction is going to be best to take, do not let another person get into your head in those moments and tell you the best scenario in which you should act out from what they can come up with in their head. Sometimes that is not the right way to go. Sometimes you might get lost and you might go the wrong direction. Sometimes you might go that direction and it might pull you away from God's voice. It might pull you away from your intuition. It might pull you away from being able to say what you really need to say in that moment. So don't question people, and don't let other people make decisions for you. You better sit there and you better go and think about it by yourself until you come up with the solution. You sit there and you ponder and you think about what needs to be done, and you come up with your own first step, and you come up with your own blueprint, and you come up with your own ways of getting there and your ways of execution. Nobody knows how it feels for you to go through certain things but you, until you say it out loud. There's a lot of comparisons, there's a lot of similarities because we're all humans. However, when you are going through what you are going through, that is a call for you to be able to testify in a way that maybe others won't be able to testify in the future, okay? This is why we have to stay present. This is exactly why we have to stay present. If we do not stay present, then we are not able to see the future. We are not able to be able to get a clear grasp of what the future is going to be, because we're sitting there lost while we were supposed to be taking notes in our testimony and how our testimony is about to play out, and how we're about to be able to use our story to testify and say, this is what I've been through. And this is something that I've had to face this entire time, but here I am today. Not only here I am today, this is the top of my mountain. And this is how you get up the top of this part of the mountain. Only being an example. You can be an example to others, but they still have their own route in which they're going to take once they get to that fork in the road, okay? So don't you let nobody talk you into the best scenario that they can see in their head. When you live in a small town and all you see is this over here, that over there, and the people and their mentalities are all the same of we can't, or this is only, go, leave. You know there's more out there. Leave. You know there's more out there. You know there's more to do. You see the bigger picture. You see that America is busy in some states and they have shit to do. There's things to accomplish over here. There's ways to get around. There's ways to do things. There's ways to cultivate and create from a different point. Find your environment that feeds your growth. It feeds into your growth. Because these fork in the roads, they're going to come more often. Why? Because you are the blueprint. You create the blueprint. You are your own pioneer. Let's get to it. There's work to do. Because we're not going to do that anymore. We're not going to do that. We're not going to allow for that anymore. I am praising God in this moment for this message. Thank you for coming back to my channel to watch this video with me. Y'all, for real, we are on it. We are on it. We are on it. The change is here. Five of these dream catchers. The change is here. The change is here, okay? And I'm so ready for us to just all indulge into it. Peace.